website, okay? And through that process as well, you know how best to create a gig of your own. That makes sense.
Okay, sir.
Send me your professional picture on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
I'm waiting. Now, this is your account. We'll click on create a new gig. And by the way, the gig we are creating is Fox CRM. Fox CRM. Fox CRM is a CRM software. Is a bit new. It's not very popular yet. So it's a low competitive gig that you can sell on Fiverr. Does that make sense? So
Yes, sir.
the way I found Fox CRM is I saw someone else had made money with it. So they have
Yeah,
to try it. It was really good.
I had a gig on that before too, on my former
On your
account.
former account or on this
Yeah,
account?
yeah, on my former account too.
Okay.
And it's like it was the only one that had clicks. It was the only one that
That
had clicks
means
on my former this thing, but no messages. But it had
that
clicks.
means there is traction on it.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
basically, when you want to create a gig, it's advisable that you first of all check Fiverr and then see other people that are selling that similar gig. Now, when I search for, let me search for Fox CRM. The keyword is not Fox. Keyword is Fox CRM. When I search for Fox CRM, I can see a couple of people here. I'm just ensure I'm in the right place. Okay, yeah, this is Mr. Damilari. Other people are a couple of other people are here as well. But majorly the point is when you want to create a gig, you search for that people that are also offering that kind of service. Does that make sense? Just to know how to structure your own. Now, here is it. The first thing you have to put is your gig title. The gig title is the part of your gig that so much influence how well you show up in searches. Okay? Your gig title so much influence what? How well you show up in searches. And this is the gig title. The client is going to see the gig title, the gig image, and the pricing even before they click on your gig. So you need to work on those three things. So increase the number of clicks you get. Your image, your title, and your what? Your pricing. When I say pricing, I'm talking about the first price. Look at this one. I'll talk more about that later on. Now, for the title, what title should you use? Your title should contain relevant keywords. So I'm looking at different people. I can see they use Fox CRM, Fox Pipeline. This person use this person here use Fox CRM automation pipeline. Okay. This person use Fox CRM with anything automation. Anything is a different software. We want to just create this one primarily for Fox. So this person use Fox Monday. Monday is a different software. This person use Fox CRM with automation workflow integration. Okay. So we can come up with something that combine those relevant keywords. So you can say I will set up Fox CRM, Fox pipeline, Fox automation. Basically, we are basically typing out the different things that the software can do. You know, I'm using it as keyword. So Fox integration. You can also say Fox CRM expert. So I repeated Fox several. Why? Because of it helps in boosting the visibility of the gig. So we'll leave it as this. The category, the way you can know the category is Fox is a CRM and is around like an ESP. So it should be under digital marketing category. But let's check. Let me see this person gig, for example. There's no categories, you see, digital marketing. So that means you can copy like this category. Okay, use digital marketing, email platform support. So you can see category, digital marketing, subcategory, email marketing. This is also important, by the way, and then email platform support. So once we select that, we also select email platform, which particular email platform. So we're using fork, right? Now we'll look for, I will see if you can find fork under here. You may not find fork. Let me see this other gig. The person added go level and order. So that means you did not find fork as well. So I'll just go with go level and then go to order. Now type fork. You know why I went to order? Because there is no fork in this list. Does that make sense? Then industry. What industry is relevant to this software? That's fork. There are different industries. I mean, let's go with technology, e-commerce, real estate, health awareness, beauty and cosmetic, fitness, education, let's say travel and hospitality, lifestyle. We can set it up to 10. So let me last one I'm going to choose is let me choose event. Then now positive keyword. Keyword also influence your gig, how your gig will show up in search. Now, if you don't really know what each of these things mean, you can just look at what is popping up on this right hand side. For example, if I'm on this place, what is popping up says, are you including the right keyword? The best gig titles include keywords that your target buyers are searching for. Now, we now talk about starter and sellers plus kickstart. So this is a Fiverr kickstart program that you can, I think it's like $15, but there's no point in buying that one initially. I mean, who has $15 when they just open Fiverr accounts? So you can just keep that one. That one is just a promotion. But majorly, you're trying to tell you that what you think you should include keywords that your potential buyer wishes to search for your service. So relevant keyword that aligns with the software that you're trying to create as a gig should be in this keyword type, in this gig title place. You get. And then keyword again is now additional keyword. So if you don't know what it means, once you put your cursor here, you can what Fiverr said. Fiverr said Fiverr's algorithm will associate terms you enter here with your gig and will showcase your gig to potential buyers using these terms in their search. While you should include strong primary keyword within your gig title, you should also include secondary keyword as positive search tag. Now, special characters and duplicated terms will be ignored. It doesn't matter if you use uppercase or lowercase, that's small or capital letter. And also use Fiverr's keyword research feature for keyword inspiration. This Fiverr keyword research feature is on Seller Plus, that's $25 per month, but you don't need to get that initially. You get so just put in positive keyword. Now, based on our research, this person that we're looking at, the keywords that he used is, if you scroll down, you see the keywords that I use here. He used N10, he used Guile setup, he used Fox CRM. Those are the relevant keywords he used on his own gig. I can also decide to check somebody else. I mean, he's not the only one that is on Fork. Let me see what else is here. Let's say this person that is on the first place. The keyword this person used, if I scroll down, the person used Fox CRM, CRM expert, CRM setup, contact management, CRM automation, CRM management. So let's use some of those keywords too. So I'm going to put fork. In fact, as I'm searching, it's already bringing out some things. So I'm just going to put fork 1, fork CRM, okay, fork CRM, or let's say fork workflow, fork campaign. Once again, fork is a CRM software that can do all of this. That's why I'm including these keywords, okay? Look at it. Tag your gigs with words that are relevant to the service you offer. Now, these keywords are like hashtags on social media. Just like when you make a post and you put hashtag this, hashtag that, you're trying to relate your post with relevant keywords. So also the keywords here are for, so once you have your title, set your category, service type, you've added your gig metadata, which is all this thing here, and you've added your search tag, click on save and continue. When you click on save and continue, you land on the pricing page. Does that make sense? Now for pricing, you need to be strategic in picking your pricing. How much should you put, right? In that place again, you can do like a brief market research. Okay, how much other people that are here putting on their own gigs? You're creating a new gig. To an extent, you want your gig to be a bit competitive. When I say competitive, like if a client is to make a choice between somebody else's gig and you want your own to should be the choice. So in this kind of place, if our Fox CRM is not very, very expensive of sorts, so you can start with like a small amount, let's say $10 for a basic package. So just to start with, that doesn't mean you will charge $10 for a project, but just so that you get more clicks and more attraction. Does that make sense? Really pass that one. So let's go. So for pricing, I'm going to put, I can also get ideas from other people pricing. This lady, for example, she used $30 as a basic, 80 as a standard, 150 as a premium. This guy used $10 as basic, 90 as a standard, 150 for his premium. Okay, okay. Let's go with this guy. So I'm going to use $10. And by the way, you first need to like name your packages. You can use the same name. So just say basic package, standard package, and premium package. Then how do you describe the details of your offering? The description is basically like your offer. What are you offering? If you look at this guy gig here, his own description is if you do 30 minutes for system audit and consultation, you can copy and use his own. But I would advise you not to copy verbatimly. You have to be creative as well. Add, remove some things. It's just common sense, right? So Control Shift V to paste, and then I'll add some things. So I'll say 30 minutes for system audit plus, now no, let me say 30-minute consultation. 30 minutes consultation for system audit plus planning plus troubleshoot. You know what troubleshoot means? Like helping the client
Yes, sir.
with their CRM, that kind of thing. That's basic. For standard, he added basic package plus pipeline plus campaign. Okay, we can use his own too. Just write basic plus Control Shift V. So do all of these things. And then for premium, once again, is wise enough to be creative. Okay, premium. Why does it seem like your Fiverr just got a message? I think your Fiverr just got a message, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave.
Yeah, I noticed 2 messages.
You've not even created the gig, you're already getting spam messages. Wow. You can't parole with this one like this. Wow. I never seen this kind before.
I've had a case where they sent like 6 times in a day. Six
But this one,
messages.
I've not even created the gig now.
Ah,
I'm telling you, I'm not even live with the gig. Well, anyways, when you this message like this, don't click on the link, just say hello, or just like, or just send an offer, like just do something weird, sha. Like just reply them so that your response rate will not go down. You get. You get, Mr. Dave. So whenever you get a spam message, just reply them so your response rate doesn't go down.
yes, sir.
And then that's all right. Leave them alone. I mean, another one came in again. That's you go reply them from your end, though. So just reply them, get the right, and then that's it. Very good. Exactly. To log the outcome already. To log the delivery. Okay. Oh yeah. Well done. Well done. So for the premium, you copy the description, and
So how
then
did you send what you sent? $10,000.
why or how.
Ow. I don't know how you did it.
It's like an offer I just sent.
Okay.
I just click on create an offer. You see it on your phone as well. Select a gig,
Okay.
select a payment, and then send. Definitely, the client is not going to accept it. I just want to like
Yeah, I get it, sir.
exactly. So Copy the premium as well. Control Shift V, paste. Okay, so instead of gold package, you want the standard. You call your own name standard. I think what I'll do instead, okay, integration, yeah. So now that's good. Once again, you can change some things. You don't need to copy somebody else verbatimly, and you need to take note of this. If you're creating your gig and you're trying to model after somebody's gig, if you copy the person gig word for word, any part of the gig word for word, it can lead to your account being blocked. So that's why you need to copy. And when you want to paste, you use Control Shift V to paste. And then you also don't copy verbatimly. You make some adjustments. Be creative of your own too. So very important. But delivery timeline, this one can be 1 day, some can be 4 days, some can be like, let's say, 8 days or 7 days. And then you can select some of these, like, okay, the premium will include integration, analysis and tracking. This one will include subscriber form, this will include account setup. You can just add some of these now. Then pricing. For pricing, I said the basic should be $10. Let's say the standard put at 80, and the premium can just leave it at 150. Okay, so that's it. And then just click on save and continue. I'm moving my account walkthrough. Save and continue. So that's your pricing done. The next thing is now description and FAQ. By the way, the description is very important. This is what is written here. Can you see? About this gig. That's the gig description. About this what? That's what you see under here. Struggling to set up Fox CRM or read value from you see? And then that's just one person gig description. This is another person's gig description. Our own is struggling to organize your contacts and manage relations effectively. Now, when it comes to gig description, the process I would advise you to do is this. You yourself go to this, go to the software site like fork.com. Okay, go and actually, I don't think it's called fork.com, I think it's fork.app. You yourself go and actually read about what the software is to get an idea. Okay, it's a CRM. Okay, it does this, so that you can put together some words. Okay, for the purpose of this recording I'm doing now, and then for like creating your account now, what I'll just do is I'll copy somebody else's description, paste it, and then make some formatting. But typically, I'll not advise to copy other people. You can like copy like 3 different people and then format it to form your own, but also do your research and know what you are creating. Does that make sense? So
Yes,
what
sir.
I'll just do here is let's say these guys just copy the description. Then I want to paste Ctrl Shift V. Okay, then I'll now make some adjustments to some things. I mean, once again, just be creative. By the way, you can only use maximum of 1,200 characters. Oh yes, it's not it will not contain it. Okay, so take note of that as well. So if you make this one bold, sorry, make this one bold. I highlight it, Control B, make it bold. I like this one, make it bullet point. Make this one bold, like an heading. Or this one bullet point as well. You can be creative about this. You don't need to do it like this. You can be creative about it. You can use AI to get some ideas. You can tell AI to like refurnish it to give you more ideas, to make it, and tell AI to like make it more appealing to a customer, so that when a client read this, they want to message you for your service. Do you get? So you can tell AI to make it what appealing and persuasive. Do you get? Like a sales copy. Does that make sense? And then if you scroll down, you see FAQ. FAQ are frequently asked questions.
Yes, sir.
Basically, add questions and answer to client general requests. So, for example, now on this guy's page, He has FAQ. I think he has up to 10 self. What is Fox CRM? How can you help my business? The answer is there. What is included in your Fox CRM setup? The answer is there. Do you create all of this FAQ? You can generate it using AI. Just tell AI the software you're trying to create it for and tell it to create 10 relevant, client persuasive FAQ and it will create it for you. So for the purpose of this, for now, I'll just add one, which I'm copying from this guy, which once again is best you just create it yourself. Just add one. You can come out and then after creating a Fiverr gig, you can always create more gigs up to four different gigs on an account, and you can always come and edit your gigs if you want. So don't be like how will I add 9 more gigs? You can always come and edit it. Does that make sense? So save and continue. And then requirements. Requirements basically this is very important. Requirement is saying that imagine a buyer comes online and comes to order you directly without your consent. What requirements would you need from them to get the job done? So it's very important. By default, Fiverr is going to ask them these questions, but you should also add your own, like custom questions you want to ask the client to get that job done. So add question. The question I personally always ask all the time is login details to your account. In this case, your fork CRM account, because that's relevant to this gig. Okay, because if they want to build anything for them, you definitely need to log into their own account. And then another thing I used to add is please share a brief detail of what you aim to achieve with this order. So they can describe what they want to achieve with the order. Does that make sense? So that's it. I've added two requirements. Save and continue. Then the next thing is gallery. That's the gig image. Like I told you earlier on that the gig image is a fundamental part of the gig. Determine if you get a click or not. Determine if you get traction or not. Your gig image needs to stand out. It needs to be very attractive. If possible, it can contain your image. If not, that's fine. But major point is that it stands out so that it can be noticed. Like if a client comes on this page now, they're going to see like what a lot of people on just the page one. So who gets clicked depends on the person gig image, the person title, the initial starting price, and also things like if the person has gotten an order before. But you that are having a new account that you have not gotten an order before, you need to maximize all other means, your title, your pricing, your gig image, so that you can get clicks. Does that make sense? It's just common sense. So how do you create gigs? Gig image. The first thing you need to know is that gig image size. If I go to Google and I just ask Google, what is Fiverr gig image size? Fiverr's gig image size is I usually use this is it 1280 by 769 pixel. Okay, and I usually use Canva to create my gig images. Canva is a design software. You're probably familiar with Canva. If you are not, just you can use Canva on your phone, you can use Canva on your laptop. There are also ways to create gig images actually using AI. You can use ChatGPT to create gig image. Just give it the size, give it what you want to create. It creates your gig image for you. You can also use Gemini AI. You can also use Google Lab, that's Google Flow. There are a lot of tools actually to create gig image, but I just like to use the traditional means of Canva design. So I have a template here I usually use. It's already sized. But if you want to do your own, you can just come Canva, click on custom size. When you click on custom size, you go to width. The width is 1280. The height is 769. Then create new design. Once you click on create new design, so you have a blank canvas. Now, the software we're creating for is Fork CRM. Something I like to do that just makes sense is go to fork.com and download the Fork logo. That's this one here. So I have this extension called Image Downloader. You can also install it. That allows you to download images from any site. So with this image downloader, I should be able to find the fork logo. That's the Fox CRM. This logo that is at the top here. You get. So yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm going to download it as a PNG. That means without background. And once I download it, come to my canvas here and then on Canva and then drag it in. It's looking blurry because I guess it's too big. And to make it small, it's a small stuff. I just want the logo to be like on the design. It's not be the only thing that will be there. Then I like to use big text that can be bold enough for the client to see. Like for CRM expert. Make it left aligned. Left aligned. And then you can also pick ideas from other people gig. I mean, look at this person. His own gig image is background color of purple and what? And deep red. And then there's a list of the things you can do with Fox CRM. But for this gig image, I'll make my own design simple. And then I'll advise you to like do like different variant of design so you can get better at designing this stuff in the long run. I'll just go to elements, search for gradient background. You don't use gray background, it's just my own idea. How about this one? This one looks very red. I don't know. And then you send me your professional image, right? So which one should we use? I think this one makes sense. This one. I think everything makes sense. Shall we just use this one? Copy the image, paste it here. Then I'll use the background remover tool to remove the background of the image. Now I'm using Canva Pro. You'll probably be on a free Canva Pro version. So to remove a background of an image, you go to removebg.com. Remove BG. Okay. On this site, you can easily remove background of any image and then bring it into Canva. I mean, I'm able to remove it in Canva because I'm on Canva Pro.
Okay.
Does that make
Remove
sense?
BG.
Yes,
It's not
remove
paid.
BG.
You don't pay for it.
For remove BG?
Yes, sir.
No, it's free.
Okay, sir.
You can also use some other tools like Cutout Pro. Cutout Pro is also for removing background and it's free. So I'm going to make Fox CRM Expert, I'm going to make it white because this black is not really working well with the background. So white will pop up more. It's also very important that you leave space in the edges of your gig because Fiverr is to remove those edges at times. Now, the logo we brought in before can't be found anymore. That's because at the back, I go to position, go to layers, bring my logo to the top. So that it's here, and then I'll make it bigger. The only problem I have is that this logo is black and it's not working with the background. I'll just put it here. So yeah, I'll stop here. Now, typically I'll have design this thing more, add more elements, and that's something that you need to learn how to do. Pick ideas from different people gig. On that same Fiverr, you can see this person can use his own design layout, or this person or this person, but design something very beautiful basically. Does that make sense? This is not a Canva class, so that's why I don't want to spend too much time on this. So download, then I'll just download. So come back to the gig I'm creating. Under images, I'll click on browse and then click on download. Then Down, this is it. Upload Jerry, then this is the image. Once again, this gig image, I know since I don't really like it. I normally want to spend long, like have a better font, a better arrangement, and that's something that you need to go back and do. Okay. And you can once again can use Canva on your phone, in fact, or just use AI to generate it. Save and continue. And then publish gig, and that's it. Your gig is live already. So that's how to start the process of creating a gig up until the end. Your title, your pricing, your description, your FAQ, your gig image, everything. Does that make sense? And then I also told you initially how to actually like research the gig on Fiverr so that you can know what you are creating. So that you can know that okay, this gig I'm creating, are other people making money from it? This gig I'm creating, is it ranking? Or this gig I'm creating, who can I like model my own gig after? So those are key questions to ask yourself. So I'll stop sharing my screen. And yeah, I guess you're already getting a lot of spam messages, Abby. So just once again, just tell them thank you, and then can send an offer of $2,000 or anything because it's spam. Don't click on the link. It's very important. Don't click on the link. Can lead to your account being blocked. And that is it for now. And that's where we'll stop.